So April 23rd, Friday. So this is Bitcoin. We are red. We are having a healthy correction that it's overdue for a while. I must say that in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, each candle is a week here. This is the weekly chart. The 9 weeks, all this area here, I got loads of people wanting to buy Bitcoin, but loads. And even when we were here on the top, even more people want to enter the market. So this is a sell signal, and this is where you take profits. There's many euphoria. Bitcoin went mainstream. We got a huge run with no stop in this bull run until 60K, from 10K to 60K with no stop at all, except on the 10K some consolidation here. These 8 to 10K we got some consolidation. As soon as we confirmed the support here on the top 10K, we went up non-stop. So I always advise the people, you don't invest on the tops. You don't invest when everybody speaks. You invest when nobody speaks and when Bitcoin is going to zero. This is where we invest on Bitcoin. When we were in 3K, when we were in 4K, 10K, I post about it. You know, I made loads of stories, even posts, and nobody cared about Bitcoin. And people will care about Bitcoin when everybody's speaking, when you see it in all the news, and it's where we got into a top. This is what happened in 2017, and then we went to 3K from 20 to 3. So remember, this might be just a temporary top at the moment, but we need to some corrections to have a healthy market and not just parabolic moves up, because everything that goes up really high and really fast has to come down to find support on the price range, on the fair range or on the fair price area. So for now, a bit of technicals. So this is the weekly chart of Bitcoin. And actually, before I keep on, what I will speak, basically, I've been the last year, or actually the last weeks, I've been giving some private classes here in Bali for people who want to learn. So if you want to learn about how you work, how you prepare TradingView with all these lines, how you create these charts, how you read the charts, everything, all these technicals for investment and daily trade and swing trade, I can give some private classes, like a couple of hours each class, and just message me about it so you can learn. But so I'm just doing a bit of technicals now, just so people understand what they should do. So basically, on 2017 top, with the previous top here on around 60K, I created this trend line that actually for the last 9 weeks it's been acting as resistance, and we didn't pass, and now we are coming down because we didn't manage to close above with a candle, like a weekly candle above. As you see, all the tries we didn't pass, and we came down. We also have this Fibonacci here, giving it like a support resistance, actually a resistance now, and we are coming down. So now on the weekly, look, if you see the price, as soon as you went above this white line, which is the 21 exponential moving average, we always hold it at support, and we went from 10K, actually from here, from 8K to 60K. And if you learn how to read charts and technicals, you will have bought here, like I did, and here again. And I bought below here and here, and I posted about it, but doesn't matter. So this is, with these lines, this moving average, this is where you buy. And if you look at the history here or in 2017, the white line, as you see, always holded the support from $200 until 20K. Except here that we had the week below, but the candle came up and closed above, and we keep on going higher. So something like that can happen now. We are coming to the white line, see? Because all these moves, we never came to the white line, which is the 21 and the 20 simple, 21 exponential, here on 43.6. We are already below the 12 exponential that holded also the price on this run. So we need to close above here on the weekly. It's Friday, so we need to close on the weekly above. Now these 3 days, we don't know if we come here, and from here we can even come to the 35 or 31, 33, even 31 area. But I don't think we will go to the 31. I see just the 33 to 35 area, which is the golden ratio on Fibonacci. And we can have wicks here, but we need to close. Very important is this candle to close above this line. If we close above, we can try to go one more time here. Then we will have to pass this resistance, which is this line that holded support. If we close above here, we can push higher. So only with the weekly chart, you just can follow these lines and buy when the candles close above the support. So we have the 21 here, and maybe in the future we have the 200 simple, which you can see here. It's very important. It's on the 11.2, so it's my areas for a big crash on Bitcoin, big correction will be the 12 to 11.6, and we can have wicks below. This is the area that was not tested as support, this trend line. We did it on this one to get this bull run, and now we created a new one that will act as support. And there's also trend lines that I made coming down here. So this is the RSI indicator. So basically you sell or take profits on the tops. We were on the tops and we are coming down. You see we created this trend line that holded support, and then when we came down, we tried to go up, turn into resistance, and now we are coming down. So super simple if you're an investor. On the weekly you buy when the price comes to these dots here on the 30 with the RSI indicator. You sell when we come to this top here and to these tops here, you take profits. Okay? I'm now taking all these trend lines and horizontal lines that I can teach you if you want to get some private classes. I'm just using the moving averages. As you see, Bitcoin since the beginning, the yellow line and the red one. This is where you buy as an investor, and then the price moves up. When it crashes, it holds the red one. Go up, come down. Here it came below, but we closed above, and we keep on pushing higher. So when we will have the next crash, even if we have wicks below and we don't know, this is the base of Bitcoin for now. And then we got this one on 4K, maybe we get another one on 5K as a base. But if the candle closes above the red line, so it's on the 11.7 at the moment. If we get a crash, of course we can come here, close above, we can go to 70K, 80K, 100K, and then maybe a big correction, who knows. This is for investment, it's always, normally it's every 4 years. And you wait until the price goes there. You can leave bids in many areas here. You decide, and if the price goes there, you can leave limit orders waiting for your investment on Bitcoin. For swing trading and trading, you can use these lines, so you can make good profits still. And now this is the area to buy. But we need to close, this candle needs to close above, because the candle can still come here and then go higher, and it closes above, and then we try to push higher. Indicators here are pointing down. So now the monthly, the same strategy. This is Bitcoin. See the white line and the 12. This is where you buy. This is the first time it's red. You see since 11K or 12K or 10K, only green, 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 going up to 62. And now finally, we have still 1 week to close the monthly, but it's already red. I don't think this will turn into green, but everything is still possible with Bitcoin. But if something like this happens, we can have a correction, but it feels like it can be something like this. It's the pattern, as you see, it's starting to get red. Maybe we have a week coming down and suddenly closes above, and then we keep on pushing higher one more leg to another, try to make a all-time high. So, and you have all these moving averages as support if we have big crashes. The 50 is here, as you see here. and the 50 now, it's on the 10, 11K. So remember, everything is possible. This is where you invest, not on the top. On the RSI, you see the top here, it was always here on the 96.8. We didn't touch it. We can just come down and then try to go higher, like here. So we are coming down to test some support, and then we will try to push, and this will be the top eventually in terms of data, in terms of what historically happened in the past. And if you see where you invest, super simple on the monthly, it's here on the 45. When the price comes to 45 on the RSI indicator, you buy. Okay? So just think how this works. This is really technical, and just invest what you can afford to lose, because it's not easy. It's really complicated. So if you follow these lines, just see, and you leave orders there for investment. Use risk management, learn risk management, and yeah, so this is the monthly. This is the weekly, coming down. This is the daily, trying to hold support on 100, simple. But because it's the daily, we still have 24 hours to go, so we still we can still come down. So the support, as you see, the 200 simple, it's on the 34, 35, around here, 34 with these two moving average, and the 200 exponential, it's on the 40. So we will have bounces here for sure. I don't think this will hold because we have the weekly pointing down, and this is the areas, and we need to come here and then start to push higher very fast. So on the weekly, we close above the 21, the 20, and especially above the 12. Indicators here on the daily, as you see, we are almost reaching the bottom. So if you're like a trader, swing trader, as long as, and we can come below, if you look at this chart on bigger corrections, like here, we can still come below the dots here. So be prepared, we are almost touching here, but we can still come down. So just analyze data, how everything works. You have patterns that you can learn. Like here, we had the triangle, we broke above, we pushed higher, like here and here, to push higher, then we entered into this channel. We got that trend line that I did from the 17K, 20K in Bitcoin until this top here, and we gave this top. We didn't manage, and now we are trying to come down. Remember, the price here was going up, indicator down. As you see, the top's always going down. This is a sell signal. This is called bearish divergence. And we are going up with price, but coming down with the indicator. So this is a sell signal. Okay, so it's a patience game. If you want to learn more, just let me know. And you can use these technicals just in a simple way with all these lines. You can use horizontals, perpendicular ones, but you can use just the moving averages and the candles to see if they close above. And you can use this for trading and swing trading and investment. Stock market is the same. Imagine if you have the S&P 500, Tesla, any gold, anything, it's always the same lines. As you see, everything is happening, it's the same patterns. And yeah, so this is like SPY, NASDAQ, also big bull runs, and we are in a bubble that needs to correct sooner or later. So remember, just follow the price and these lines, and you will be fine. When the candles start to close above, like you see here, always above here, they go above the 21, the white one, and you still, even if it comes down, if you bought here, your stop loss will be here, and you still made all this money until there. So it's super simple if you do if you understand the market structure, the time frames. Monthly and weekly are the strongest, and then the daily, and then you have the intraday to try to, if you are a trader, to do trades intraday, you use these ones. But you need to know where you are on the weekly, on the monthly, which are the big supports and resistance. So you have everything here. You can use TradingView to have all your coins, stock market, imagine Tesla, whatever, ARK, for instance, ARK Investment, also made a huge run with Katie Wood's ARK Investment, as we will see now. We got a big run also from, imagine, from the crash, COVID crash, from 33 to 150. So this is a huge move. See the lines holding support, the 21 trying to act as support resistance now to see if we manage to go up. We got a low, higher low, another higher low, to see if we can do push higher to make another higher low, and then try to go to all-time highs or to come to the top again. This is one top, two tops, and this is where you see the yellow one. We still have the red one, so we can still consolidate here. And you put the stop loss below. If we crash below, you go to the weekly. We come to the weekly. If we lose the daily support, so the weekly, as we see, we are rejecting the 21. So we tried many times, we are rejecting. If we close above here, it's fine, we can push higher. But we have been all these weeks trying to push higher, we didn't manage, so I think this is the 50. We can come to the 103. And if we get a big crash because of all this move up, like Bitcoin, each line of this moving average, we can have bounces. But the bottom, because this will turn into resistance, you will see that this will be the bottoms normally are these ones, the 200 for the bottoms with closes above, the other ones for bounces. We need to, if we close below these two, it's really bad, so we will come down till we find a fair price for this one, ARK in specific. But Tesla, everything is the same. You can use for anything. So you can see the ones I follow. Many. And after these big moves, price needs to correct so they can find a balance. And people who bought below, they can take profits and rebuy again. Okay? So this is how everything works. It's just a patience game. And yeah, okay. So Bitcoin still trying to hold the daily over there, but it's still 3 days. It's weakened. I think we will come down. Okay? Hopefully this will help for you to understand that when everybody speaks, it's not where you invest or buy, because this can happen. Okay? Hope you enjoyed. It's all a patience game, and learn how to manage risk and not losing money. If you're a trader, the majority of the traders lose money. If you're an investor, it's more easy, but you need to be patient and buy in the lower levels when nobody speaks, and not on the top when everybody speaks. We still can go higher, but we